So I'm gonna tell you a little secret, okay? Come here, come here. Roborock S8 Pro Ultra, baby. Thinking about buying a premium luxury robot vacuum and mop combo with all the trimmings. Is that what you're in the mood for? Maybe you're getting a gift for somebody, helping them out, and you want to learn more about this awesome brand new Roborock S8 Ultra Pro Ultra. It's been out for about a few months, but this time of year is when most people start digging into these, looking for deals because they're pricey. I'm going to get into the pros and cons super fast, just a short list. And then if you want to get in the details with me, stick around. I'm going to dive in a little deeper. Cool? And remember, we love premium luxury robot vacuums here at Zackus. So you're going to find a lot of videos about those on the channel. And I'll put them at the end of the video and down below. Just want you to know that we're not sponsored and just trying things out for myself and for my family to see what works best for us. And I'm always just, I don't know, I'm a geek about this stuff. So I'm always excited about seeing what's new, what's out there, how it's better, all that kind of stuff, right? So the pros list, let's start out positive first, because I am going to be honest here. I'm not sponsored. So it's beautiful. I mean, they really did a beautiful design. Now they have two colors. It's black and white, but really the white one's kind of black and white. So it just depends on if you want a little white on there. I think it looks really slick and modern, but the black looks really good too. So that's up to you. This year we got a huge upgrade with a built-in hot air heater that dries that mop pad out. Last year was a debacle because you had to buy this thing that didn't even look like the dock, and it was hard to find, and it was another $100 or more. So thank you, Roborock, for listening to us. That's a huge positive, huge pro. The new design looks amazing. I like last year's design too, the industrial look, but it definitely just looks cleaner, smoother, more premium. Of course, with all of these new upgrades from all the companies that are in the field here every year, the apps get better, the technology gets better. With AI coming, I just can't imagine what next year is going to be like. Again, this one self-washes itself, cleans its mop, cleans itself off, it empties itself out, all the stuff you expect it to do. It has stronger suction power, it's got 1,000 more PA, and it's also got something that no one has ever had before except for iRobot and Roomba. They've had like the patent on this thing, and I guess it's over because Roborock is the first one I've seen in the premium line to have this. It's a dual roller. They have two rollers that roll together to, pull things into the vacuum. Pretty cool. Works with Alexa and Google Assistants, so you can use voice commands. It also has tons of cleaning options in the app. You can mop only, you can vacuum only, you can vacuum and mop. You can have it go vacuum and then mop. You can control like how much suction. Is it really high intense suction or lower quieter suction? Same with the mop. You can get it really intense, like it's doubling mopping and double vibrations. The mop does lift up even higher this year, 5 millimeters. So it'll suck itself up to go over carpet, any like low pile carpet, which I'm really impressed with. It did pretty good last year, but it's even better this year. And the obstacle avoidance system is way better. Just so many things have been really touched and just improved on that were really lacking last year. The mapping is really cool. 3D mapping, matrix mapping, the new LiDAR and the 3D cameras and obstacle avoidance systems are really, really solid. Okay, a few negatives because nothing's perfect. Let's just be honest, nothing's perfect. So one of the big things for me, and this happened last year too, is I don't understand it. Doesn't make sense. But Roborock goes in forward, so the camera first into the dock. So the camera's here and it's going into the dock, and it charges that way. But the mop is back here, and all the like loading the water and the emptying the dirty water. So when you're ready to mop, it has to back itself up, spin around like it's dancing, and back itself in, and then do all the stuff like get the mop ready, put the water in, empty the dirt. It's already emptied the dirty water, but put the clean water in. It heats the water up. All the new ones are heating the water up, which is awesome. That warm water really helps clean stuff and get things purified. And then it goes out and does its job. And the reason I'm putting this as a con is because if it gets low on battery and it comes back, it'll go back and like try to empty the water out, the dirty water, and clean itself. but then it has to come out, turn around, go back in to charge itself. And the mop was soaking wet. And you could feel a little of the air, the hot air coming down, but not enough to really dry it. And hours later, it was still pretty wet. So why don't they just rewire it where the sensor's in the back to charge it to the battery? They don't have to relocate the battery. It's just wires. And then that way it could all sit in there and dry itself better and just take care of it, you know. This little dance it does every time is just weird. It's just weird. Roborock, it's weird. It's weird. The mapping also was not really quick mapping. It took a while, did a few funky things. It was pretty solid though. Once it got done, I was really impressed with what it got and even the furniture it captured. And I do love that Roborock on their maps puts icons for like shoes and obstacles, so you know what the obstacle is. I had a big box sitting in the living room, the Roborock box. So as it went in the office, I moved the box, and when it came back, it mapped that space back, that it wasn't an object, but there's just a floor there. So it's pretty smart, pretty sensitive to everything. It was pretty easy to customize the rooms in the map, all that kind of stuff. Another negative I had that might be a negative for you, it's not really a negative for me, but I want to mention it as kind of a con because it's a downgrade, is last year in the S7 Max V Ultra, we had a camera and microphone. This meant you could turn on the camera from anywhere in the world as long as you had an internet connection, drive your robot around your house, check on your pet, check on doors. You could talk to people, you could listen. A lot of people found that to be a security issue. Like, are they recording me? Are they keeping these videos? You know, all the things we think about. It's in your home, right? It's not outside. So they took it off. And in its place, they put a lot of 3D infrared light cameras and stuff to do better mapping, to do better obstacle avoidance and tracking of like where it is. So I think it's a plus for some and a negative for others. So I just wanted to mention that. Also, the mop cloth this year is not detachable. The cloth is detachable, but the mop part is not. You can't just take off the mop part. So you can take off the mop pad if you wanted to do carpet and no mopping or whatever. That may be it's not a big deal to me. I could care less, but it might be a big deal to you. And the last con is $1,600 US dollar. That's a pricey piece of thing to put in your home. Now you're gonna get deals in Black Friday. You're gonna get deals around Christmas. You might even find some deals like on Prime Day and the US from like Amazon in July. But it's still pricey. You know, it's a pricey piece of machinery. Now it's gonna mop and vacuum your house and take care of your stuff for you. And it only takes about 5 minutes to swap the water out, clean the dirty water out, and occasionally change the vacuum mop out. So, you know, you gotta just take that into account. This thing is doing a lot for you. Okay, let's dig into the details, shall we? Hope you're still with me. I'm gonna get into a little bit more of the features and what sets us apart and why I would get it over other things. And I'm also gonna do a comparison video, so be sure and check that out. It's gonna be a quick and dirty comparison video of the EcoVacs Deebot T20 Omni. All these vacuums have like these huge names. I don't. Last year's was the worst. S7 Max V Ultra. Like, it's just like, it recommends 1 to 2 times a week for mopping. But take note that even though it says 30 to 70 days for mopping and vacuum, that there's a lot of factors there. Pets, kids, if you live in a climate that, like out west in Phoenix or something where there's a lot of dust, that comes in and has to do more to clean your house. If you have it mopping every day, all those factors come into play of how long that water is going to last and how long that bag is going to last to collect the dust from the dustbin. So just be mindful of that, you know. And also, every house is different. Some people just have a little bit of carpet and mostly tile or hardwood. And then some people, their whole downstairs or all their floors are tile or hardwood, so it depends on that, like how much space, circumference does it have to clean when it cleans. All that's going to factor into how much water it's using. I hope that makes sense. The battery is 133 minutes. It's a 52 milliamp battery, same as last year, but somehow through tweaks and stuff, they've got that up about 10 minutes more. If it gets to 30%, it's going to go back to the docking station charge yourself up, and then come back out and finish the job. This year there's a 6,000 PA suction. Hurricane level is 8. But to get that 6,000, you have to go in the app and really ramp it up. If you're in quiet mode, you're not getting 6,000. It is 1,000 more PA than last year if it's at full capacity, but like most of the default settings in all the vacuums is the quieter setting. Something that is unique to Roborock that some people love and some people hate is the vibration mop. So instead of spinning like the EchoVax D-Bot does, that spins around and is mopping like a more traditional mop, it vibrates more like the Roomba does. So I find that it mops really good. I've never had a problem with any of the ones I've tested. I've tested 3 now. So I don't mind it. It's different, definitely, and you can intensify the vibration. This is 2.0. So there's more technology in there trying to help keep it clean. It also detects when the mop pad gets dirty and it'll go clean itself. It has this little roller that like scrubs the mop off. It puts the nice hot water down there, scrubs it off, empties the dirty water out. So you have a lot of life there. It's just kind of taking care of itself. Again, just if you think about it, it's crazy. You can put this thing in your house that will vacuum and mop for you for 30 to 70 days, sometimes 90 days, depending on your usage. And it takes you like 5 minutes to just swap it out and you're back at it. And it's like, it's crazy. It's insane. LiDAR sensors for navigation. It has a child lock. Most of them have child locks. So if you have a pet or child that can go over and push the physical buttons on the robot or the dock, you can turn the child lock on. That way only the app will control the robot and you won't find the robot just off in La La Land. Another really cool feature that only Roborock has in their mapping system is it'll show you on the map where the docking station is and where the robot is and where it's been. So you can track where all the robot's been, where it is currently live in real time. And so if you're like, I haven't seen that robot in a while, where'd it go? You can just look on your app and be like, oh, it's in the office. It got stuck or something or whatever, or it's in there cleaning. Whatever it is, it's really a cool feature. I know it's just a little simple thing, but I just love it. I love that it's awesome like that. If you're looking to set it up, the first thing you're going to do is hold the power button down for like 3 seconds. It'll come on and then pull the lid off and you'll see a QR code and it'll let you scan that, get to the app. It'll actually use that QR code in the app to connect it all to your robot, to connect it to your Wi-Fi. Your Wi-Fi indicator light is also under the cover, as well as your dustpan, which is about 350 milliliters, and it has the HEPA filter in there. You should never need to get in there except maybe to change the HEPA filter out every 3 to 6 months. But if your thing is working properly and you're using the proper dust bags, which you should use the OEM dust bags, because a lot of people trying to use off-brand or cheaper dust bags are finding that it's clogging, that it's not able to empty. It causes a lot of problems. So it's $32 for 6 bags. So just think about that. But once you get that all set up, you shouldn't need to ever get to that dustbin unless it picked up something big or you need to check it out. Or like I said, change the HEPA filter out, which is super easy. The water tank is in there as well. It's 200 milliliters, but you don't have access to it. You won't ever need to do anything with it. It's just in the back. On the bottom of it, there's 6 cliff sensors, so it won't fall off stairs or go over a landing or anything and hurt itself. It's also got carpet sensors under there and sensors all around it to detect where it is, what objects are around, all those kind of things. So it's really, really smart. One thing that I should have listed on the negatives is every robot vacuum has what's called an edge sweeper or a side sweeper or corner sweeper. They're called all different things. And a lot of them have just one and others have 2. So the EchoVac D-Bot T20 and X2 Omnis and even some of the other robots have 2 that constantly spin and they're sucking things into the vacuum. This one only has 1. I don't think it's a big deal, but you may think it's a big deal. I haven't had a problem with it so far. I didn't see that it didn't pick up things that the other ones did. I'm not like Vacuum Wars though. I'm not trying to kill the vacuum and see if it'll survive, I just wanted to do, mop and vacuum and pick up stuff. So I'm a little different than their channel, but so just take that into account. Roborock did on the S8 Pro Ultra 2. A lot of people complained about this last year, so they made the water tank bigger. So it makes the docking station a little bigger by 2 inches. But honestly, I could not tell a difference. I felt no difference there, and I don't think you will either. So I'm gonna tell you a little secret, okay? Come here, come here. Every luxury premium robot vacuum mop out there will tell you to not use any cleaner or to only use their proprietary cleaning. I used the EcoVax cleaning solution in my video for the T20, but I'm going to be honest with you, all these years of using these, I've used my own cleaning, a Bona or the Shark cleaning for my, because I already have that for my Shark products, my Shark mop that I featured on here, vacuum mop and stuff like that. I don't put a ton in there because, you know, but just a little bit just to give it that smell, that cleanness. But that's up to you if you want to risk that. I've never had a problem with it. They claim that it can cause issues internally, but between me and you, you know, maybe not. But the link will be down below as usual in the description, and you can check that out and see if you need to get that with your Roborock S8 Pro Ultra. Let me count how many times I said cool in this video. I don't know. It's magical. I get this question a lot. Which kind of surprises me, but all my years of doing robot videos, people always ask me, can it do multiple maps? And the answer is yes. It can do up to 10 maps, and you can name the maps. You can name it floor 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe you have 10 floors. I don't know. But my recommendation is please do not carry this thing up to your other floors, because you might as well just go up there and mop it yourself. Because it's got such a small water source, and you send it upstairs, if it gets dirty at all, it detects that the mopping pads are dirty or it's out of clean water. There's no docking station. You can't carry that docking station up to every floor. Please don't do that. And then you have to carry the robot down, let it go back to the docking station, do its thing, then carry it back up to finish. That's not worth $1,600. So if your budget will handle it, get 2 of them. Or 3 of them. If you're tight on budget, order one, then the next year get another one. They last a long time, so build up, and then you can do it like that. But I would just recommend that. You got to do what's best for you, but that's my recommendation, and I hope that helps you. Another really cool feature I found in this new app is that it can do sequences, so you can actually tell it when you're scheduling it or when you're just doing a clean. I want you to start in the living room, then do the kitchen, then do the office, then do the hallway, because otherwise the robot will just go randomly. Like sometimes it starts in the living room under the couch, and sometimes it goes all the way to the office. I don't know what it's thinking. It definitely has a brain of its own, but I love that they built this in because I like it to go in some kind of order, because normally I'm either in the house or I'm leaving, and I don't want it to just be like randomly running around. So I promise you guys, I would help you set up Alexa and Google. So I'm going to do that right now. It's really quick and easy. Just open up your Alexa app, go to your skills section, and look for Roborock Plus and enable it. That will connect you in to your Robo account. You have to put your username and password in, and it will link them up, and then it'll tell you in that app, in that skill set, what you can say to control the robot. And you can also just try it out, test it out. Now with Google, I use the Google Home app. You should probably use that too. You can go there and say set up a device. Instead of choosing the first one, which is new device, choose the second one that says works with Google, because those are like third-party stuff. And then you search for Roborock and sign in, and boom, it's linked, and it'll tell you there as well, like what you can say. You can usually say like, Google, go clean the, ask Roborock to clean the kitchen and stuff like that. It's great. I use the voice commands a lot. Maybe you do too. So maybe that's a super helpful feature. And if you don't, you can use the app. You can set up schedules. If you're more like on a schedule, you leave every day, or you're out for like church on Sunday and you want to run while you're out, whatever your situation is, there's all kinds of options for you. That's the beauty of a luxury premium vacuum robot. Okay. We were in Thailand, in Central World, in Bangkok, in Central World Mall, and we saw the Roborock store. So I wanted to show that to you guys. It was just really awesome to see a store, because we don't really have those here in the US. We just order them online, and it was just so cool. Like we walked around, saw some of the robots, and it was just awesome. I wanted to show that to you guys. Pro tip, do not buy directly from them. Do not buy directly from Echovacs. Do not buy directly from Roomba. Please don't do this. I've made the mistake. I got sucked in one year on the Black Friday deals. And even though everything inside of me was screaming not to do it, I did it. And then of course, I found them at a better price, or in one case, it wasn't working. It took me 6 weeks at least to get just a return label, just the label to put on it. And then it took forever to get it back to them, for them to clear it, to give me my money back. You do not want to be part of that. Go somewhere like Amazon. I'm going to put the link down below. Yes, they're my affiliate links. Yes, I make a little bit of money. I appreciate you supporting the channel, but that's not why I'm telling you. I want you to go somewhere where there's good customer service, that if there is a problem, you can get it fixed fast. Best Buy has a great return policy as long as you're within that 14 days. Amazon right now, during the Black Friday, Christmas season, they give you like almost 90 days, 40, 60, 70 days, I think, to the end of January to return it or exchange it. Costco doesn't really carry premium robots yet. They have some of the older versions like the TEO and stuff, but they have an amazing return policy. I'm just telling you, for the sake of your sanity and this much money, play it safe, because even if you buy a Ferrari, out of all the Ferraris they make, there's some Ferraris that have issues that need to be replaced or fixed. And when you mass produce any product, you're going to have some lemons. You're going to have some issues that you need to like send it back. And you don't want to be caught in this long, painful process that I went through. Most of the premium luxury apps will notify you this, but in the S8 Pro Ultra is no different. It will notify you when your water's low, when the dirty water's full, when your bag needs to be emptied, all that kind of stuff. It's very communicative. Even if you open the app and it's in the middle of cleaning the mops, it's going to tell you it's in the middle of cleaning the mop pad. One of the things most people don't realize when they're thinking about a robot vacuum is how flat it is. It's something I didn't think about, but the human, like even my housekeeper that comes twice a month, she doesn't get under the couch. She doesn't get under the chair. She doesn't get under my bed, under my furniture. This thing will go under the couch, under the chairs, under the bar stools, under my bookshelves, everywhere, and vacuum and mop. I'm always shocked because she comes twice a month, and I'm in the middle of testing 3 robots right now, and every one of them, the dirty water is like filthy. I'm going to show you. It is filthy. And that's a testament to how good these are, because they're actually cleaning at a deeper rate than even a human can do. So you're really getting a lot for your money. You're getting that bang for your money, I think. So I wanted to bring that up because a lot of people don't think about that. They don't think about that it goes under things and cleans where sometimes until you move, nothing gets vacuumed or mopped under there, you know, like it's crazy. Or unless you do a spring cleaning where you're moving things around. But like every time it mops, every time it vacuums, it's going under there. Are you getting this for you? Is this for a gift? I'd love for you to comment below. I'd love to know, is it for you? Is it for somebody else? What's drawing you to the S8 Pro Ultra, or what's taking you away from it? I just love to know, like, I'm fascinated by what makes it good for you or what makes it not a great choice for you. And I love to talk to you guys down in the comments below. So leave a comment below. Be sure and check out my video on the S7 Max V Ultra, which is the predecessor to this. If you want to see last year's model, maybe you're on a budget and you're okay with last year's features and you want to get a deal, there's still some out there. Also check out my Echovacs Dbot T20 Omni. I've got the X2 Omni coming soon. Lots and lots of stuff on here. So be sure and hit the subscribe button so you get notified first when I put up videos. And thank you to all my subscribers. I love you guys so much. Love seeing your beautiful faces. It's such an honor to come into your lives and try to help you out with your decision, especially when you're spending this kind of money. I just want to give you my honest opinion and let you see it up close. I hope this was helpful on your journey of finding the perfect robot for you. And I hope you do find the right one for you. That's why I do all these videos and try all these things, because I want you to hear all the features. I'm going to do a comparison video on this too. So that'll be here too as well. And hopefully it helps you, you know, hopefully it makes your life better. That's what we're here for, to make the complicated simple. And I thank you for watching. I thank you for being part of the Zackus Nation. If you're a subscriber, I thank you so much for the super thanks and using my links below. Super helpful to keep this channel going. I don't make any money at this, and I love it so much that you guys are supporting me, and hopefully I'm giving back way more to you as we go on this journey together. It's just been such a pleasure to come on and share my passions with you and hopefully help you. I'll catch you in the next Zackus video. Peace.